Hey, are you seriously podcasting alone?
Nah, I'm with my...
I am. Put these Olympics nuts in his mouth.
I am a woman. Hello, everybody.
Nico's always a woman. What?
Hello.
You want to do it?
Everybody.
He got cut.
This is
right away.
Nick with two Johns. We are the boys. This is the boys versus everything. Thank you for tuning in. We're going to talk about the Olympics, drama, shooting the shit. Not like that fucking crazy dude, but yeah.
He's not crazy.
Has any of you watched the
multi-talented.
Olympics?
I've been watching. I watched the trampolining. There was some trampolining yesterday.
That's gay.
For the life of me, my family and I couldn't tell how do you get points, but I think we figured it out by the end. But it was pretty fun. It was a
How do
lot
you
of
get points for
hopping.
trampoline?
Doing a lot of flips.
I was like, at first, they're flipping and they're just flipping in place. No, they're not flipping. They're just hopping in place on a trampoline, and it's like a full minute of that. And I'm just like, I could do this.
Is it like going as
This
high
is
as
good.
possible?
There's a height thing, but then there's a number of tricks you do.
Yeah.
And also there's an aerial camera, and you'll notice that on the trampoline there is
It's like
there's like
angles.
there's like geometrical squares, and it seems like if they're flipping, they gotta stay in the middle. If they enter a certain zone while they're in the air, it seems like that's less points for them.
Yeah.
They gotta stay straight.
Because when you're jumping on those, I used to do like kind of a bit of trampoline when I was younger.
trampoline.
Like
Olympics.
again, when I say I did trampoline, I jumped on a trampoline, did some flips.
Mhm.
It wasn't like a big deal.
Huh.
But like it's really hard to like stay like centered because as soon as you hit a small angle, you shoot
the other way.
in. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
So it's pretty hard.
that shit was like the most fun to do. Like when somebody's like really getting some air and you just like match your bounce so that it like buckles their knees.
Yeah.
That shit was always the funniest shit ever.
Then you fly like a motherfucker.
Because if you time it so perfect that you guys like kind of like bounce off of each other, you can get some crazy fucking air. But you always go like over the net covering,
yeah.
so it's terrifying as fuck. But then when you just like make somebody like buckle their knees, they're just like, the fuck, where did it all go? Where did all the momentum go?
And that's why everyone's knees are fucked when you get older.
Amen. That's why my knees are fucked because I was
That's
doing
good. None of my friends growing up could afford a trampoline, so didn't have
Yeah,
trampoline
sad story.
experiences. Never went
You
to
gotta
no
make friends with rich
trampoline.
kids, man. They got all the good things.
But yeah, so
But yeah, I watched the skateboarding. Like, that was honestly like one of the craziest finishes for
some
skateboarding.
Japanese girl win a bunch of medals.
Japanese won both categories for street, which is like crazy. Like, it's a small Japanese girl, like
Little blonde chick.
14, 15 about.
Yeah.
She had like high socks and shit. Won the Japanese street contest, and there's like usually like one of them. It's like a Brazilian woman. Really hot, by the way.
How old is she?
She usually kills it. She's like 27, 28. But
That's
she
pretty
usually
old.
kills that competition. You know what I mean? And then, but these youngins, and especially in the women's category, are absolutely killing it. And usually, also, obviously, for skateboarding, the States are like one of the biggest competitors because there's California, and California is like the
Where
skating.
skateboarding is from.
It's like the skateboarding capital of like the world, you know?
Yeah.
So it's
People were born with
skate.
skateboards under their feet.
Exactly, yeah.
That are hypodermic needles.
And hypodermic needles and fucking surfboards.
Yeah.
You know? So and the Japanese, his name is Yuto Horigomi.
Oh,
Yeah.
you too, bro.
You too, bro.
You
he won by literally 0.04 points
Nice. Against who?
against one of the biggest one, Nigel Houston, and what's the other guy?
So Japan.
Jagger
Did any
Eden.
other countries compete?
And Jagger Eden? Yeah, there's a Canadian skateboarder too.
So this was
There's
a revenge for Hiroshima.
Brazilian too.
Oh my god.
That's wild. But yeah, they fucking dominated that one. And I also watched since I saw the clip, especially on the news reports of like the Turkish guy shooting. Like I watched the clip of him like
The mythical Turkish man.
doing his shots. His shots weren't like spectacular. Like I mean, he wants the silver medal, but like
he hit center every time. No.
No,
Well, it's kind of a boring. I mean, yes, they're shooting a gun, but it's kind of boring when you think about it.
Yeah.
yeah, it
There's
really
not
much.
much.
But it's funny to watch. Like what made him so like it made it so funny is like especially there was I watched a clip of like where they explain why it was so crazy, and it's literally like you see like these shooters that like they look like your typical like dads that like to shoot on the weekends, but they have like the most crazy equipments for just shooting a pistol. They have
Except
like
the Japanese ones and the like Korean, all that. They look like anime characters.
yeah, they
Straight
get-
up with their high tech goggles and everything.
exactly.
Even
yeah.
down to the way they shoot.
Yeah.
It's,
that's
it's
pretty funny.
absolutely nuts. And then you see like just him like nonchalantly just sitting sideways, one hand in his pocket.
That's just Dave.
And
That's
just-
just the dude.
That's just Dave. He's just a weekend warrior, you know what I mean? But yeah, and then
He's
you
got a
see
hand in his pocket too.
yeah. And you see like a lot of them have like protective like earmuffs and shit, and like they have like glasses that have like a 2x zoom on it or some shit. And then you see like the Pakistani and Indian that have like a fucking tea bag in front of their eye just to stop them from like having to close the other eye, but still like being on target.
Delicious.
Yeah,
He can have that later.
It's fucking hilarious.
But I gotta say, like, I've seen a lot of things on this guy, like people making videos of like how this guy is like a hitman and all these things.
Yeah,
But like,
Yeah,
there's
people-
absolutely no proof of
There's
sort
no
I'm
proof of
saying.
that. There's no proof of
It's
him
all
being
just
a
people
hitman.
making
People just
stories up.
speculating and making jokes.
Yeah.
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 Building the myth.
I guess
What
so.
I did hear is that he's a divorcee and that this like he started practicing or training in the middle of his divorce.
Yeah.
Apparently it rose out of an argument with his ex-wife where she said something along the lines of like, you'll never do anything like remarkable in life,
said,
or like
"You-
you'll never amount to nothing.
She can.
This
She
is
said,
the biggest watch me bitch.
she
Watch
said you
me
can't
shoot."
even shoot straight.
Like as a kid, he used to be like a good shot, like just like as a teenager. And then like he's like, you know what? Fuck it. I'll do this now. I'll take this seriously.
And you know, Turkey's like, bro, we don't have confidence in you, so like, just go whatever. Like,
you
just
know-
go, but we'll pay your ticket. But that's fucking it.
You know, when I heard this dude, I remember a guy in high school. He was Turkish, and he was telling us stories of like him hunting with his dad in Turkey, and like how he would like make his own bullets and stuff. So I literally haven't thought about this guy in fucking years until this whole story came out. Where I'm like, is there actually like I thought this was just this dude.
Yeah,
Is there like a big like gun culture in Turkey?
Maybe.
Like I feel like we should be looking this stuff up now.
I'm pretty sure there is a really big gun culture in the Middle East in general.
Yeah.
You know,
well, Turkey.
I mean, besides
is
the war
not.
thing, but like,
Turkey is in Middle East,
it's close to it. Yeah, no,
isn't?
can we Google Maps that one?
Well, I'm pretty sure it's
But-
Europe, but I don't know. I might be wrong.
But just
I
in
thought it was
general, yeah, the gun culture is pretty big there.
Turkey is along that edge, isn't it? It's like that.
I feel like it's like the
Almost
middle
Russian,
ground.
almost Arab.
Yeah, well, that's it. Might
that
just like
racist?
Eurasia. I don't know,
It's not racist. You're talking about a region.
but it is literally touching.
It's like
Just
Albania,
type Turkey,
right?
Bro, instead of looking for
it's
it.
like touching Greece and Bulgaria, and then touching Syria and everything. Like
So it's
yeah, it's on that
it's a
line.
half and half. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's
Delicious food.
Yeah.
I've also heard those stories of like Turkish and stuff like that. Like they hunt, and also what is it again? Bulgaria or something like that. I forgot what it's called.
Bavaria? Bulgaria?
Bulgarian or something.
Bulgaria,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's probably Bulgarian. then.
Yeah, they hunt too, like big. It's like really big to hunt.
Yeah.
So like I wouldn't be surprised if it's like a big gun culture. But like the guns that he's using though, that shit looks like a hitman gun.
But you know what though? Those aren't even like cool guns. They're air guns.
Yeah, they're air pistols.
Yeah, it was like kind of like do they not have like real shooting?
Oh wait, so those are air guns?
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
air rifles.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's not
They're
as
not
cool
actual-
anymore.
they're not actual pistols.
I thought it was dealing with recoil and shit.
No, none of that shit.
Mm.
It's
No,
not
okay,
even
it's not that
cool.
impressive.
Like Olympic shooting is kind of lame.
Yeah, especially that one. What's that? Like a 3-step shooting one where like you ski, you go up to a target, and all that shit during the Winter Olympics.
Biathlon.
Huh?
Biathlon.
Yeah, the biathlon. That one is like low key like stupid.
Because those two are air rifles.
Yeah, they're also air rifles.
Why?
But you like you fucking go around with like a fucking big ass sniper on your back. You ski down a hill.
Because
or
if
some
somebody is a fraud and really fucking sucks, I guess they might hit the crowd.
shit. That's a valid point.
I mean,
They fucking
maybe.
they Donald Trump the cameraman.
whoops. I mean, you mean an Alec Baldwin?
An Alec Baldwin.
Yeah, actually, that would be a better reference.
Someone has like a fucking panic attack and just shoots everyone.
Oops.
Fuck.
But yeah, it's they look sick though. Like the guns look crazy.
Yeah.
But then you're like, you can legally own this in Canada with like no license.
You can go
do that.
You can go to Canadian Tire and buy it.
That's the gun somebody shot Werner Herzog with.
Really?
Yeah, they shot him with an air rifle.
I shot an air rifle once.
Yeah, me
and,
too.
Like on a piece of wood, and it like bounced back my way.
My brother's best friend used to have an air rifle. And used to like shoot cans in the backyard and shit.
Yeah.
But that thing is like you really like the ones that you have to like pump up like crazy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. And also like when I was in I did like cadets when I was in like 16 years old.
Oh yeah, you do air rifles there too,
and
huh?
I was also I was in the shooting team. And
You were in a shooting team?
yeah, I was in a shooting team.
I don't believe that for a second.
I was
Were
pretty
you
good.
about to say they let you in the shooting team?
Yeah.
Yeah, they put. I was
not
on
know?
the shooting team, but they were air
Did
rifles.
they not know?
They were air rifles
Why?
with the shittiest iron sights you can ever fucking imagine. It was literally like,
Bro, you were just high.
well, that too, but that had nothing to do with it. It was literally like you took a needle, like you took a piece of plastic, like a full coin of a piece of plastic, and you just put like a fucking pin needle in the middle of it. So if you were at the wrong angle, you literally can't see your front iron sight to save your life. And like if you line them up, even if you line them up perfectly, like your middle iron sight, like in the front, you still couldn't like aim it accurately because it's like another hole. So it's like your crosshair in front, it's bigger than the target that you're shooting at.
Okay.
I have a paper of me shooting.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like
Were you good?
I was good. Yeah, I was good.
You hit things?
I hit a lot of things, and I could shoot both sides.
Nice.
But I had a sling on.
We gotta go shooting someday. I want to see
Yeah,
that.
let's do it.
Nice. Sharpshooter.
Got a secret talent.
Learn
over
something
here.
new every day.
You do.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, but
It's a nice activity to do with the bros. You know what's
Yeah.
another nice activity to do with the bros?
What?
Grinder.
Grinder.
Yeah.
what the fuck?
Speaking of Grinder,
How the fuck did you segue into Grinder? What?
so there was a thing, right? So it's a known thing that during the Olympics, a lot of people are horny
Yeah.
Oh,
and
yeah.
want to hook up.
Shit, I'm horny right
In
now.
Montreal, that was the biggest concern when they had the Olympics here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's why they had that. You know, like how they built that whole complex.
Yeah.
It was like orgy city
Fuck
in that
yeah.
complex.
Nice.
Yeah, and now people buy it and they consider it art, but it's like probably like filled with cum.
leaking.
Like it's fucking glows in the dark.
walls fucking-
That's
Yeah.
just black light art.
They actually they used to give condoms in the rooms of
Yeah.
the Olympic athletes just because they know that they're just gonna bang like crazy.
Well, it's because these are people in the peak physique, all hanging out. Also, they've all just spent rigorous months, just training, probably not seeing anybody.
Yeah.
This is the first time you're just kind of let loose and
And they're all like
everybody's hot.
They should do a
they're all,
fucking
exactly, they're all hot, they're
Everybody's
all in
hot.
shape.
They should do a fucking reality show about Olympians and shit. Like just like all the fucking
Like,
antics
yeah.
that
They
go on
should
there.
just set cameras in
all
those
the
rooms.
all the tea that goes on there. It's
Some
like
secret
the
cameras in
Jersey
rooms,
Shore,
some-
but like they're like athletic, They're not just drinking and getting fucked up every day.
So what's this grinder thing?
So what's up with Grindr?
So yes, I got to go back because I was just researching something too. So gay dating app. This is from CBC. Gay dating app Grindr has turned off location services in Olympic Village to protect athletes' privacy after some app users posted on social media last week that they were not able to use the explore function to find other profiles in the area. Grindr confirmed in a blog post that it had disabled its location-based features for the Olympic Village where competing athletes are
Wow.
staying. A lot of those homies are looking for some other
Damn.
homies.
Looking for the homies to kiss. What
Some
about,
people literally posting on Twitter like, no, they blocked Grindr in the Olympic Village.
but what about like Tinder? They
crazy.
block Tinder too, or shit? I don't know.
I think it's only for the gay athletes.
People they have like a gay features. I'm pretty sure or something on Tinder and stuff
Oh,
like
yeah?
that and other dating apps.
Okay, I think the reason they're doing it though is specifically here is because if an athlete is not out or comes from a country where being LGBTQ plus is dangerous or illegal, using Grindr can put them at risk of being outed by curious individuals who may try to identify and expose them on the app.
They care.
I mean, with cancel culture, that's not surprising.
Grindr
It
gives
has
a fuck.
nothing to do with cancel culture though.
No, but I mean, like you find a fucking.
Well, I mean that's extreme cancel culture.
Yeah,
you
it's
get
very-
literally canceled.
yeah.
It's not about
Some of them get stoned.
You get low key stoned.
low key stoned.
Low key stoned.
I hate my low key get stoned.
This Grindr rule, I had heard that it had to be removed because people started making glory holes at the Olympic Village.
What?
Yeah,
to fuck other dudes.
yeah.
Damn.
Glory holes through walls. And
So with glory holes in the bathroom, you just like some dude just chills in the bathroom stall and waits.
Yeah.
they wait for you to reach for toilet paper and just poke their dick through.
Yeah, and you know that they
anyone that reaches for toilet paper gets a fucking dick in their
Just
hand.
get dick full, man.
that's the thing. What if it's like you walk in, there's a dick, and it's like, oh, terrible, my bad, this is awkward. I actually was looking forward to putting my dick in one. And the other guy on the other side is like, well,
Do you just touch tips?
I was here first.
So you guys are like playing like reverse.
Come back later.
So you guys are like playing reverse walk.
Maybe there's a schedule.
So between like 3 and 4, there will be a
Like,
cock in this hole.
Sir, it's just because like my time starts now, and clearly you haven't gotten anything. So,
What if you do that and the other side giggles?
oh no, oh,
That's terrible, right?
That's terrible. He's like, oh, just one fucking handful. I
That's
was looking for two
Damn.
fist cock.
crazy. I'm going to the Kenyan side of the village because they also built like cardboard beds that were like quote anti-sex beds.
Oh yeah,
Like
So
they like
freak.
these beds that just basically blocks a cardboard.
Damn.
like you get no like momentum.
No way you're humping on that; it's gonna break.
Yeah.
Just do it on the floor. But then you get a sore back. Might not be able to do your pirouettes.
You can just take the blocks away and put the mattress on the floor.
I
Or
believe
you
that,
could just
yeah.
lay like,
Literally.
or you
like,
could just layer on.
No, because it's not even a real
stand up.
mattress. It's just like a flat shit.
so it's not a good mattress.
No, it's a shit mattress too.
So you're an athlete and you're laying on a shit mattress. I'm gonna go to the fucking Hamilton or some shit. Fuck that.
Well, you could just do it standing up. I mean, that's never stopped.
You can't do it standing up.
Yeah,
That is true.
Because they've had
And
like
they're fucking athletes, so I mean,
Dude. When you're in shape, you can do some wild sex shit, like the porn stuff. You can do the porn stuff.
you can do the more
It's
stuff.
real easy.
porn stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, so grinder ban may be lifted in the Paris athletes village following an increase of dangerous glory hole usage. I don't know what that means.
Ain't nothing dangerous about
What is
glory hole.
dangerous glory hole usage?
I mean, if the stall.
So some guy walking around with scissors looking for glory holes.
Some guy in the opposing team might snip your meat.
But you gotta think about what is these glory holes going through? Is it metal? What if there's sharp metal pieces?
Has
like-
somebody disinfected the glory hole?
Yeah. Or is it someone gonna get nicked?
Somebody should put like maybe like a nice padding around
Yeah,
it.
exactly, yeah.
That'd be nice.
They have to make
There
these
should
glory
be a
holes
safe,
safe.
like a
Gotta
safety team or like a
accommodate
pit
the
crew
players.
for all the glory
Yeah.
holes. There should be like a nice pit crew for all the glory holes. Just
Because if someone makes the hole but he has a thinner cock, and someone comes with a thickie and puts it in, it's like it grows
Yeah.
as it's in there.
Yeah.
and you got to pull it out.
Then
Yeah.
there's trouble, Then they gotta call the ambulance.
Yeah, that's not being considered of the Jamaican bobsled team.
exactly.
Yeah, no.
I don't think the bobsled team are in the Summer Olympics, but
Well, how you gonna fit the bobsled through there?
The worst feeling would be like you go into a glory hole and then the glory hole is like way too big. You know what I mean? You're like, this person that made this glory hole is like,
now you see my sack.
yeah, right. You see your set, and you can actually see the person through
You
it.
could see part of your thighs.
Oh my god! It's like, what the fuck?
They're just like,
I did not sign up for this.
they're like, oh,
This
well,
hole is for your ass.
I thought you would fill in this hole a little bit better, buddy.
Are we still talking about the Olympics?
Yeah, we are. Yeah, we
Okay.
are. I mean, they had because it was related. It was just because I mean they have this problem all the time. What was the last country they were in aside from Japan? I know Japan didn't happen really, but what was the one before that?
The what?
The last Olympics, was that Russia?
Russia's always
Russia
got
was
some controversy.
2014.
Okay, so no, they had another.
Maybe
one.
Brazil.
That was
No,
that was a World
before.
Cup. That was a World
Ah.
Cup. Anyway, one of the last places they were in, they had those issues because people just started fucking everywhere in public. Like
Yeah.
it was on rooftops and the gardens everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, just
Damn, they're horny as
they're
hell.
really horny.
And it's in a different country, right? So they don't care who sees them.
They probably even have a language barrier.
Oh, that's hot.
That's kind of funny.
Yeah.
They spend like years training nonstop, getting no puss, and then they finally get there
It's like
with
Mormon
the fucking
kids.
sexiest athletes. I mean,
They're
have
like
you
you
seen?
and me now.
Have you seen like the women's like long jump teams and shit like that?
I have.
Bro,
God dang.
that's
That's
some
a great
quality. Like that'll make you like throw your marriage away type shit. You
Gonna break your pelvis.
know, bro. That's where I can understand the whole like.
The Challengers theme is the theme song to that entire village. So hot. Sounds like a great play. You know what isn't a great play? Canada using the
His segues
Canadian
are so
women's
random.
soccer coach using a drone to spy on other teams.
That was weird, huh?
That's really fucking funny.
Did she get fired?
Yeah, I think so.
The team still played, right?
I think they did. They lost.
Yeah. Well, if they feel like they need a drone to spy on people, like clearly your camp didn't go very well.
So yeah. So on July 22nd, which this is from the National Post.
France or Canada side?
Pros, man. So yeah,
Canada spied on France.
What?
yeah. So it was illegal drone use, immoral spying. They got suspensions.
Canada, step your shit up.
I know, like if you needed to spy, you don't have confidence in yourself.
That's facts.
I mean, maybe just be a good coach and notice the team's play
Yeah.
while they're on the field and strategize against that play
Oh.
instead of peeking in on the plays beforehand.
Or do what everybody else does and study the team.
Play the
Yeah.
fucking game.
Play the
Fucking
game,
for real,
soccer.
bro.
Just do steroids.
Just like
everybody
Russia.
else.
How do you expect to get away with that too? Like you fucking flew a drone up there.
Drones are so fucking loud.
Mhm.
They're so loud.
It's not like they got like a fucking UAV that goes over the
She
clouds.
slapped a couple of wings on it like it's a seagull.
Put a beak.
Oh no, it's a French seagull.
She had a spy pigeon.
Yeah,
Can we talk about the boxing?
yeah,
Because
Sure.
that shit's fucked up.
yeah. That is probably the most fucked up story to have come out.
The
of all of them.
segue for that one would have been like, wow, Canada took a hit. Speaking of hits.
Speaking of hits.
Wow, Canada took a hit. Speaking of hits, wow.
The boxing, I was
I'm trying to
wild.
Let's talk about some people with some small tits but big punches.
What's her
Her
name?
plastic tits.
Iman
Got-
Khelif. Iman Khelif.
Iman Khelif
The Algerian boxer who is a girl.
is a
Born
woman,
girl.
born a woman.
High testosterone. Is
Yummy.
being called the trans woman
Yeah.
Trans
in the
athlete.
Olympics. Trans athlete.
She punched like 45 seconds into her fight with Angela Carini.
Yeah.
I think it was the Italian boxer.
Yeah.
45 seconds into the fight, Angela Carina throws the towel. She's like, I'm done. Starts kind of crying
Yeah.
in the ring. Refuses to shake Iman's hand.
Yeah.
Iman wins the fight. Then later in an interview, she's crying some more and is like, I've never been hit so like this hard in my life.
Yeah.
And
Which is the dumbest shit because this at first she was being called the trans athlete. And after that happened, it was shown that she's actually not trans at all.
no, and like a bunch of people jumped on this shit. Like one of the people being Logan Paul.
Yeah.
Logan Paul made a fucking post like, oh, so sad that this person's dreams are getting crushed because a man beat the shit out of her.
Yeah.
And I was like, shut the fuck up.
Did you see a picture of that, Bruce?
So wait, no. So this is the Italian woman. Apparently, IBA, the International Boxing Association, who is the original, which is the association that disqualified Iman from competing in I think 2018 or something.
Yeah, in the last Olympics.
Yeah.
Her and another Taiwanese fighter who's there this year. They were
Yeah.
both disqualified for the same reasons by the same league.
By high
And-
testosterone levels?
For high testosterone, yeah. But so this IBA, first of all, no longer works for the Olympics because they had sketchy ties to Russian mobsters. And after Angela Carini abandoned her fight, this association gave her prize money, and said that they felt for her and felt sorry for her having to compete with a man and all this shit.
Okay, that's
So,
fucking weird.
The president Krelev said, "I'm not indifferent to such situations, and I can assure that we will protect each boxer. I do not understand why they kill women's boxing. Only eligible athletes should compete in the ring for sake and safety." So yeah, they're doubling down on their decision to disqualify her basically by doing this, and I think it's bullshit because I mean.
Yeah, which is just like, yeah, it was a bullshit decision on the on their end, and it's funny too. You consider too, from one place I had seen that Angela Carini has a history of crying when she loses and being like a sore loser.
Well, to colored athletes especially, because there is
That's even worse.
because there's a big thing. So Italy is a fascist country right now, and there's a lot of like racism, and so apparently she has a lot of history in that, where she refuses to lose to a colored person, and when that happens, she pretends to break her ankle. And there was another one that I
Holy
saw.
shit.
Yeah.
She's gone girling her way through the Olympics.
Yeah. I'm seeing something now that she actually apologized.
Yeah, she did. She did apologize after they had like a. She said like, well, they didn't talk to in person.
Yeah.
She just publicly said like, oh, like kind of apologized for her unsportsmanlike conduct.
Yeah.
And said that if she was with me, right, like I was angry in the moment for, you know, I'm paraphrasing here, but like for throwing my Olympics,
Yeah.
for like fucking them up myself. And if Iman were here right now, I would embrace her.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That was post
Yeah, you
all
guys
the
are in the
controversy,
same
but-
fucking camp. You can easily find her.
Because the thing is too is like Iman like got the fucking backlash. Like everybody like jumped on the fact and thought that this was a thing. J.K.
Yeah.
Rowling like posted about it and shit. Like
Yeah.
a lot of dumbasses really just jumped on it right away.
But it's because I remember seeing this thing and thinking to myself, there has to be something to it. Because I remember it was all like some people were saying she was trans. Then there were other things like things saying she had high testosterone.
Yeah,
But not
some
that
people,
she was a man.
yeah, and that like
So that
she was
confused me a little.
intersex.
Yeah.
Yeah, that people had said that too. That I think turned out to be not true as well.
Now, isn't,
like
like,
people are saying she's a
naturally-
woman, but she has a penis, which means she's intersex.
Yeah.
Is it naturally high testosterone, or was it like maybe supplements beforehand?
No, it's like naturally high testosterone. And, like they pulled up pictures of her like as a kid and everything. And it's like, yeah, it's a woman. Like,
Yeah.
it's a
Now,
girl, you know?
I've heard of a rule in the United States if to go to a women's prison, if your testosterone is higher than a certain amount, then you're technically considered biologically male.
Yo, but that's
Does that not apply to boxing?
No,
that's some bullshit.
that can't be real.
That's not real at all. You can't
That's kinda
send a
fucked
woman.
up.
No, that's impossible.
The opposite is happening more, I think. And here's the thing. Another thing that's kind of funny about all of this, I just got to find it real quick. But the Algerian FC, like the Algerian football club's Twitter, was posting some petty ass shit.
Like what?
So they posted a picture of Angela Carini and they just like captioned it "crime whore,"
Crime whore.
and that's like
Damn.
they're certified. Like that's them. that's their page.
Amazing. No, though, have you guys seen anything from Iman? 'Cause
No.
I've not seen an interview. I haven't seen any posts. I haven't
Well,
seen-
so one of the things was like Iman had been completely like when she had heard about it, she was completely like bewildered by the fact that this was even a thing. She didn't even consider this to be a thing. Like it's the first time that she's even been accused of this, she said.
okay, yeah.
And like by such a public, like
Yeah.
because I guess I mean being refused by the other league before, but so she's kind of just was just like
Probably
whatever,
confused
fuck
by
it,
it.
yeah, like I don't know, and continued on. She did fight a Hungary's boxer
Yeah.
after that, and I think that I may not be right on this, so I don't want to say it, but I had heard that she was talking shit too, or she was on that
Who?
the Hungarian one,
Okay.
yeah. Iman beat her too.
Nice.
And upon beating her, she like shouted, "I'm a woman."
Damn, really?
Yeah,
Nice.
that was the thing. And then she didn't really speak to any reporters post her fight. She kind of just.
That's good though.
walked
That's
off.
gangster.
But she secured a bronze.
That sounds like a
Yeah.
Netflix
she's now
documentary.
like she's still in.
Semifinals?
She's still in. Yeah, but she's guaranteed a bronze medal right
Yeah.
now, at least.
That
yeah.
sounds like a Netflix documentary waiting to happen.
Yeah.
That was the thuggish shit you could do. Not gonna lie.
I'm a woman.
Yeah.
That's gang. But that,
Pretty
I
fucking
like
gangster.
that when they do these things, like everyone's talking shit about you and you keep your mouth shut
Yeah.
and you just prove like I hope she gets gold, yo.
Yeah.
That'd be fucking awesome.
Just
She's like, yo, fuck y'all.
a comeback.
Like to survive all this like stress of social media and be like, you can't touch me.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty cool.
Not only that, being judged like nonstop.
Yeah.
That got to play with your confidence when you go on stage. Like having like not a lot of people like
But you know,
cheer
though-
for you.
No, but I like some people like the underdog shit. I like the underdog vibe.
Somebody
Hey.
commented on the Angela Carini picture saying, "What's this?" And the Algeria FC replied, "What a really bad boxer looks like after they lose." Yeah, they're like they're being on it. They're being petty as shit. It's really funny.
Because Angelina was fucking petty. She gave up and was like, oh, it's because it's a man.
Yeah.
Like you gave up.
Yeah.
Like no matter what, like
she said
that's
she had
you.
been fighting like for her dad who had just passed away. Some people came to her defense with that. They said she was too emotional and not ready to fight, and her coaches should have known.
Can
that.
I just say, there's a lot of these. I don't know if it's just like a PR move to get fan favorites or whatever, but there's a fuck ton of people in the Olympics right now that are always like, when they're on camera, they say, I'm fighting for my mother that's in the hospital. I'm fighting for this person that's in the hospital. I'm fighting for this person. It's always people that are like in the hospital or like dead. And every time, you know what I mean? Like, I think there was also the swim team. I think there was like 4 or 5 people that did the swim team, and they're all saying, I'm fighting for this person that's in the hospital.
Because it's nice to have something to fight for instead of being
especially if it's a sick person.
yeah.
And
the thing is people
Like I'm fighting for my nephew Jeffrey who's at home.
Yeah,
He's fine.
okay. But it's like no
He's a
one
cool
ever wants
kid.
to be like I'm doing this because like I want to be fucking awesome. That doesn't sound as good.
Because I'm dope and I do dope shit.
I
like,
do dope shit, dog. I want that medal, boy.
Or you could just say,
sounds
like,
nice.
I'm dedicating my life to this because I want to be big. Boom.
Because I want to be a big.
I
I
wanna
have
be
literally
big
not
boy.
had a childhood.
Yeah, exactly.
If I don't win this, my parents will be killed.
I haven't.
Will
had
not
sex
name
yet.
the nations.
I haven't made love yet because I'm training for the Olympics.
If I win this, my country gives me an apartment.
You're in the Olympics. You're about to get laid.
Damn.
You know, Kazakhstan apparently just like gives you an apartment.
Really?
Yeah, if you get a bronze, you get a 3.5, like a 1-bedroom apartment. But if you get silver, you get a 2-bedroom apartment. And if you get gold, you get a 3-bedroom apartment.
For life?
Damn.
I guess for life. I don't know.
Well, they buy it. Well, that's pretty good because some people
That's pretty good.
Some people only get like 50K or some shit.
Yeah.
You know? So
Yeah, some countries don't. Some countries don't get shit.
It's crazy because like
You get
no one gets
trophies.
fucking paid to compete, but the Olympics make fucking billions.
Oh,
They
billion.
make so much goddamn money doing this.
Yeah.
Where I work, literally for the last 2 to 3 months, every flight to Paris is pretty much fully booked.
Yeah.
Simply because of the Olympics. And I'm talking like
insane.
I'm talking people show up like a month before the Olympics
So
Yeah.
I
to
have it
stay
here.
during the Olympics.
Oh, really? Okay, so this is I mean, okay,
I heard
never
though-
mind. Keep going.
I heard though from French people that actually like they're out of Paris. They're like at the airport. They're staying in Montreal for a bit. They're like, I literally can't, like, they're running away from Paris
Why?
because there are so many tourists, and they're all like, you know, like, how do you say it? Like assholes, ignorant and shit like that. And like, so they're just.
Are you sure those aren't just local French people?
They're
Fuck you, France!
That-
Fucking coming for you,
Fuck
France!
the French.
that dude
Fucking
was
coming for you.
zinger.
You have to swim across. What ocean is it?
The goddamn Atlantic.
The goddamn Atlantic. I'm coming for you.
Yeah, but it's funny.
You better hide under the Eiffel Tower's skirt.
Chill.
It's funny to have an invasive species like the French to be
Ribbit,
complaining about
Fucking honk
fucking ho baguette.
honk. Fucking baguette.
We lost all our
Motherfuckers.
French audience.
Fucking baguette vaulting motherfuckers. Fucking only cleans the river because the Olympics are coming. Ass motherfuckers.
Did they actually
Can we
manage
talk
to do
about that?
Did they manage to do that?
Kind of.
Or they
kind
just
of.
they
Because some
plan on-
swimmers did say it was still sketchy.
Isn't that like
One
every
of them was-
single Olympics is like, oh, we just cleaned the city for the Olympics?
Yeah, it was funny
Every
because like the French are so petty. I love them for that. But they were posting videos like in the lead up of like city officials. I mean, city workers painting over rust and shit. Like just passing a paintbrush over all this shit. They're not even cleaning shit. They're just like
Damn.
swiping a paintbrush and yeah. And yeah, the effort to clean the Seine was not like super.
I think the best and the most French thing that they did, they held an entire event where there was toilet seats like hanging over, like, so like, say like they're on like a pier, and there's like toilet seats hanging over into the Seine.
Yeah.
And they had an entire event with like everybody coming over to the Seine to take a shit in the
Yeah.
Seine.
That was like a protest too
Yeah,
because
it
of
was
like
a
the
massive
hypocrisy
protest.
basically.
And they were just all sitting there taking dumps in the
Damn.
Seine.
Yeah, it was like a Facebook event. Like everybody's gonna take a shit in the Seine.
Yo,
Yeah.
but can we talk about taking a shit?
I gotta take a shit.
How about how they shit the opening ceremony.
Oh man, we gotta get to that.
That's you know what?
crazy.
I think that made the whole boxing situation worse. So I think there was a whole like
Oh yeah,
drama over like the transgenders and that's
yeah. It's fucking stupid.
They
But
made that the theme of the Olympics. In a
I
sense.
agree. I agree with the people being outraged.
Didn't they do the Last Supper but with trans women and shit?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it's stupid because
Well,
it's
it was
of,
drag queens,
and it's
Drag
like
queens.
these
Yeah.
obese like out
it
of
also
shape.
it was a lot of out of shape people too, which was just like this is a
it doesn't represent sport.
yeah, or the idea
health.
of the Olympics. It's
Yeah.
literally a celebration of like the human like body in
Gluttony.
terms of like well I mean yeah, what they're celebrating is like debauchery and whatever, but like the Olympics itself is a celebration of like the human like potential and peak physical forms and shit like that. It's not.
Like the peak of humankind, which is like
It would have been kind of funny
Top
if each
athletes.
of those drag queens tried each sport.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
That would have been kind of fun.
that would have been hilarious.
The thickest one do a pole vault. That would have been funny.
That would have been funny.
That
I
wouldn't have
saw
gone-
somebody post somewhere like the Olympics would be better if before every sport they let a normal person try.
Yeah.
And then you just saw like now you see how amazing this shit actually is.
Just so you understand how fucking hard this is.
yeah. This is so fucking hard.
It's like I was watching the like small clips of like what was it? So it's like a bar and they're like flipping around the bar and then they do tricks. It's like a gymnastics event.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah. I've seen
I don't
that.
know the name of it, but the flips they do as they're like flying up in the air are insane.
Uh-huh.
And I've done like
You should
first
watch
of all,
Final Destination 5.
First of all, I've done bar things because I was in a circus. Like
He's a
trapeze.
I
He's
thought
a
you were gonna
circus.
say you're a stripper on the part.
And
on
you
the
know,
low?
just simply like putting your hips on the bar and spinning on it is like kind of hard and like disorientating.
But doing a pull up is hard too. So I mean,
Yeah, but like flipping, like doing a spin, then jumping and flipping in the air like 3 times.
Your arms got to be like it's a weird balance of like
Yeah.
you got to have good grip, but you probably you don't want to be stiff because then you're not gonna get like that much
Exactly.
momentum.
And also just like knowing where you are at all times, where your body is.
Yeah,
Like orientating
that girl
yourself.
in Final Destination 5 didn't know where she was.
She didn't know where the fuck she was.
Did you see that movie?
I did not see that
Oh,
movie.
so
I've
that's
seen
sick.
that clip though.
That clip is crazy.
It's insane.
the craziest ones I think is the beams. Like there's just like a full beam,
Yeah.
and they're just like doing flips and shit, and fucking. It just looks insane because you have to like stay on a fucking beam.
Yeah.
You're very close to like if you're a man to losing your nuts. You know what I mean?
I've done that beam too.
Yeah.
Fuck
but
that
you used to
beam.
do that in elementary too.
That beam
But
sucks.
yeah, that beam sucks, bro.
That beam smacked on I fell on my knee on that beam. Ouch.
So I'm just gonna come back to the Seine River because it has been getting some issues like still now. Like this is fresh. This came like yesterday, but because yeah, like the men's individual race. This is from Le Monde.
Le Monde.
Le Monde. It's a French one.
It's a French Times.
Yeah, basically. Dirty Seine causes fresh suspense at Paris Olympics. The men's individual race already had to be delayed by 24 hours last week because of pollution problems, before finally taking place after the women's event on Wednesday. And I do remember there being one of the women, I think she was Belgian, and she came out of that shit and she said, I feel fucking weird. Like she felt like uncomfortable with how like polluted it was or whatever. Like I think it just gave her like, you ever like swim in a body of water and you come out and it's like
you have film on you. Like what the fuck?
you feel radioactive.
Yeah.
It's just years of digested croissants. Just fucking
I
swimming
mean,
in
it
all
was
that.
notoriously like one of the worst rivers to swim in, and it was literally unswimmable.
I don't get why can't you get just an Olympic pool?
They could do that, but they're just like they were trying to make a point with this new. There was like a new office that got appointed like 2-3 years ago, and her big thing was that like clean up Paris, and she really like she was like her biggest thing was like before the Olympics we're gonna clean up the Seines, and then they're gonna do like their.
But bacteria and stuff like sits there for a while. Even after you clean it, like it's not going to be clean. Like
Yeah.
You can't just pass one of those fucking fish nets and
Yeah, you-
to
exactly.
fish everything out.
You can't just like take Monsieur Net and just go crazy on that shit. Yeah.
Pour some bleach in there.
Exactly.
You're good.
Fuck.
Yeah, and like they had to cancel training because of poor water quality.
So
But they
no
still
pool.
insist on having the races there.
There's no pool whatsoever.
And it's funny because they're just like, we are expecting improvements regarding the weather forecast. We're hopeful that we can. Okay, so if enough rain falls into this, the water quality will be a little better. Yeah. So there was a Canadian triathlete who vomited like 10 times after swimming
Oh no!
in the water. Yeah, Tyler Mislawchuk,
Poor you. His
29 years old.
His
crossed
last
the
name
finish line.
sounds like fucking throw up.
Yeah. Miss Lotchluck, who crossed the finish line in 9th place. This is from the New York Post. Says he was in the running for a medal halfway through the final leg of the race when he began to fade. For me, whether I was 4th or 55th, it doesn't really matter. I tried to win a medal and I went out there and was basically in 3rd place with the 2 French guys for 5.5 or 6 kilometers. Okay, well that was pretty much, he just fucking vomited his ass off. He started fading away.
Damn.
That's crazy.
He had a sip of water by
Yeah,
accident?
because there was like some, oh god damn, they got the video.
Ugh.
So he really popped out of the water and just started vomiting. At my last Olympics, there was the injury, and with all this stuff that happened here, there was a lot of what ifs, said Miss Lotchuk, who finished 15th in both the Rio 2016 and Tokyo 2020 games. Miss Lotchuk blamed the high temperatures for his mid-race puking, as he lives in a much cooler climate, Canada. I have no what ifs on the day. I went for it. It was absolutely everything. I vomited 10 times after the race. It got hot in the last laps. I'm just a kid from Winnipeg. Well, especially Oak Bluff, where it's 50 Celsius in the winter. Minus 50. Holy shit.
Winnipeg, baby.
Winnipeg, where they get pegged.
The fucking Chinooks, baby.
I mean, like, you ever have like that? You're like swimming. You're like swimming, and like you, like, especially here in Canada, and you like accidentally like open your mouth a little bit, and then you have to like taste the water, and it tastes like fucking dog shit. Now imagine doing that in the tents.
It tastes like pennies.
Yeah, tastes like dirty ass pennies and sand.
And you go there and the water actually tastes like shit.
Literal shit.
I don't mind the water.
In the tents?
In like lake water and stuff?
Yeah.
No, I don't mind it.
I mean, I don't get it in my.
I don't drink it.
I don't drink it.
I
Either.
don't drink it.
I don't
either.
mind swimming in it,
Yeah.
but I don't like open
Yeah.
my mouth.
No, I don't want it in my mouth. Yeah.
Well, that's what he was talking about. You're just like, I don't mind
like
it.
when you get it
But
accidentally
it's
in your
like
mouth.
it's like gay dicks. Like I don't mind them. It's just like don't.
Wait, what?
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 Gay dicks are just as normal as hetero dicks.
Yeah. It's
Just
like
a little bit-
I don't
A
want
little bit
them,
more
but it's
bumps and
like,
bruises.
I don't want either of them around
just
me.
keep it out of my mouth. Shit. No, what I'm saying is I don't remember what I'm saying.
He'll take dick.
What?
He's
Leave-
okay with dick being around
Leave
him.
leave a comment in the business email.
Like he doesn't want to swallow dick, but sometimes he might get one randomly.
Just walking down the street, taking
Depends
a,
on
like
his stroke.
taking a gentle stroll on a bike, and then all of a sudden somebody falls out of a fucking tree with a dick.
If I mistime my breathing with the waves, shit.
Got one. Yikes!
Just gawked it.
Gotti. What else? What else with the
There
Olympics?
was a controversy because Simone Biles won a gold medal, which is
Yeah.
cool for her. But then she posted a picture with her husband, and her husband was wearing the medal.
Okay.
People were like, "Take that off. That's hers."
That's so dumb.
You possessive man.
Yeah. Like, how many dudes who win gold medals wouldn't like bring that home and their girl would put it on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of kinky, actually.
It's kind of kinky.
And it would make for a good night.
Good night.
Who's her husband?
A dude.
You're
Some
not gonna
dude.
know them. I don't know.
I
why
don't,
you're
think he's an athlete. I think he's just
Yeah.
some dude.
I love when it's literally just like home, like or like high school sweetheart thing.
Yeah.
Like he just works at a fucking Walmart.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure he doesn't, but like
Yeah.
He's
It's just some
supporting
dude.
her athletic
Some-
dreams.
It's like the Turkish guy.
Yeah.
He fucking wins. It's like, you fucking bitch.
Fuck you, Sharon.
Fuck you, Sharon. Give me my dog back.
imagine his Turkish wife is called Sharon for real.
Yeah. Because that was one of the stories. He was trying to get his dog back.
Yeah. But I don't know if that's
Do
true.
the Turkish have dogs?
I don't think they have dogs. I don't think
I don't think they believe in them.
Things like there's pictures of him. He's been doing this for like 13 years. So it's not
Yeah. He was in the gendarmerie. Was that how you say that?
Gendarmerie.
Yeah. He was that. Went to military school. Everything.
Okay.
Yeah. He had some experience.
Okay,
he's
yes,
not,
that's
he's
the
not
thing.
like he's not a hitman or anything. He's just a dude.
Yeah, but he has
It's probably like
experience with
government.
firearms.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
It's probably one of those countries where you have to do military service.
I think
too.
so.
Yeah,
A lot of those countries over there, you do.
yeah,
Yeah,
because they might go to shit.
it's true though. It's true. Though.
The area is
Listen,
not very fun.
we need you to be able to do this in case.
in
Taiwan.
case of issues.
It's like Ukraine, where it's like everyone knows, everyone's ready for war at all times.
Come on.
Because like Russia,
Well, it's
Taiwan,
like China.
Taiwan and South Korea also. They have
Yeah.
mandatory service.
Yeah, you have to do 1 year service.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the fucking Korean guys, the K-pop guys,
Yeah.
BTS.
Yeah.
They had to do it.
They had
Yeah,
to do
exactly.
it too.
That's really funny.
They're not exempt from it.
You seen those videos of little like I want to say Chinese kids who are like playing some sort of intense like shooting game?
No.
It's not like laser tag or whatever, but like they're doing a lot of tactical shit.
Okay. Yeah.
Just kind of fucked up.
They're ready
Airsoft?
for it.
Think about it. These kids are training.
I mean, when I was a kid, we'd play like army games.
Oh no, but it's like on a whole
It's
other
real
level.
training.
These kids are doing like they're like LARPing Call of Duty with like
Oh shit!
legit formations and shit.
Damn.
It,
That's
it,
pretty. That sounds like a good time. To be
it sounds
honest.
fucking
Right?
awesome. I wish
I
I
was a
had
kid,
that.
yeah,
I
me
wish I
too.
had that.
Like if we could go back and have that much
Guys,
funding
guys,
for our fun times,
we don't have to go back. We can LARP.
we can LARP. We don't have to go to
We can
actual
LARP
war.
now, but there's like douchebags who
Meet
take
us
it too
next time
seriously.
where the boys go LARPing.
The boys go LARPing with airsoft guns.
Fuck yeah. We'll do a Civil War reenactment.
World War III reenactment.
Fuck yeah.
Fucking
The
World War
game
III
just
Vietnam.
ends by nuke. We all just get nuked.
How come we haven't had any other war reenactments aside from Civil War reenactments?
Oh, we're talking about it. That's what's happening now.
What are you talking about?
A reenactment has to be something that's already happened.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
You can't reenact.
You
something
can't
that never
reenact
happened.
World War III. It hasn't happened yet.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, let's just have an imagination here. bro.
Reenacting World War III, I mean, would be like World War III.
You have to make it up.
You have to make it happen.
There is a game called World War III, so I stand by that.
Oh yeah.
All
Okay,
right.
that's
Anyways.
great. Good job.
Bye.
What do you guys think about doping?
What's doping?
What Russia does on the daily.
Oh, drugs.
Is it drugs?
It is drugs.
It is drugs. It's manufactured testosterone and stuff like that.
And it's drug enhancements.
Mm,
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy. But you know what? You know what's funny? Those things aren't illegal everywhere.
No.
So like Thailand, you can buy that shit just like at a shop.
Yeah.
There's also
easily.
people like career dopers that like know how to like avoid the test, so they'll take it while they're training.
Everyone in the Olympics
Yeah.
Yeah.
is on dope.
They take it.
Everyone.
They take it. They get.
I mean,
they
I've heard
get
that.
like
We
the muscular benefits from it, and then they just lean. They
we
get.
should
They
let
like
them all do it.
lean off of it
Let them do
before
it.
the
Do
competition.
it.
See how fucking far we can push it.
Exactly.
Let's break some fucking records, man.
But we'll all be on trend,
break some
paranoid,
fucking
breaking
put
shit,
everybody
anger
on-
issues. I'm
Those
down.
those Olympics are gonna be a lot more fucked. Those villages are gonna be a lot more fucked
Oh,
up.
dude, they're gonna be fucking hard.
Those fucking.
You know what's funny? Some people don't even know they're on it. Like some coaches. Well, there's actually this story. This I forget where he was from, but this wrestler.
Tainted supplements.
No. His coach would apply it with this massage cream.
Mhm.
He'd be like after training, he'd like rub him down, which is a normal thing to do when you have an athlete.
Also kind of gay.
You like to get rubbed down?
When I'm training for a fight, I love to get rubbed down. Yes,
Oh shit, go.
but so he'd give a massage with this testosterone cream, basically.
And a happy finish.
And so when he got caught, he was legitimately surprised. He had never taken it like voluntarily. He didn't
That's
know he was on
crazy.
those
Yeah.
things. So when he got caught, he was straight up just like, dude, test all the things I eat. He's in a wrestling camp. He lives, eats, breathes, everything there. And then they found this massage cream from his trainer, tested it, and it was in that.
That's
And
crazy.
so he was allowed to compete finally. Like they lifted his suspension
Damn.
and he was allowed to compete. I don't know how well he did after that, but
He's like
No.
struggling.
yeah, he's
Struggling there, and
keeps
then
getting injured.
he's like, "Coach,
But there's also like
why did you fail me?" And he was like, "You never needed the steroids." The steroids were in you the whole time.
Oh shit!
And then he just like throws him off. Grows a fucking just like new vein.
Doping in the Olympics are like you always won. You know what I mean?
What?
Like every time there's always stories about like this person got caught doping, an entire team got caught doping.
Yeah.
Like I remember like that one year, like Russia got like their entire roster of like almost every sport was doping.
Yeah, well, they were doing some illegal shit where they were actually. So they had like they had made holes in the testing stations, and they were slipping the vials of piss through.
That's so cool.
And,
That's
and
so funny.
clean vials of piss back in.
What the fuck?
So they had clean piss from the athletes prepared in advance, and so like they were like just swapping them out.
Nice.
So yeah, it was it's a pretty intense
Bunch
thing.
of clever gooses.
Well, it was just clever until they got caught. But you know what's funny though? The Olympics will allow people to go through for like political reasons.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I was watching a documentary.
You know
on
that is
this.
true because I noticed there's doping scandals, but nobody's being disqualified over them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and also like so I was watching this documentary.
Yeah.
And they had caught some people and they had notified them that they were caught. Like they did call the coach and be like, we found your athletes. They tested positive or whatever. And then after the fact, they're like, we're not going to suspend them. It's not a good time right now.
Mm-hmm.
Like I guess there was some other drama happening.
Yeah.
And so literally for like political reasons or for like sponsor reasons, they won't do it.
Interesting.
Yeah.
A lot
That's
of people,
fun.
most of the time, they just get their medals stripped.
But that's after the fact, years later.
Yeah. So they already like have the glory, the ads, everything.
Exactly.
All
So
the
that
money.
guy from Kazakhstan gets his apartment, like he just gets evicted from his apartment.
I don't know. I wonder now.
they show up to his house and kill his dog.
Oh my god, that's a Turkish guy.
Oh my God.
This your dog?
Bang.
That's what you get for cheating. Bye.
Especially like something like what the Usain Bolt, right? He's a star. If he ever got caught, like, listen, that guy was on dope for sure. You know,
Damn,
And
bold
if-
claims.
if he was ever caught, like if they ever test positive, they would never disqualify them.
Because he made so much fucking money for
Exactly,
it.
they brought so much money. He brought so much money in. He was a
Mhm.
star. So those things matter.
Yeah.
So the whole doping thing is kind of weird. It's really just like depends who you are. They have to
Let 'em do
catch.
it.
They have to catch a few people every year.
Let them
They
do
have
it.
to do it just to prove their thing's working.
Uh-huh.
But
Yeah,
yeah,
it's
it's
true
crock of
that.
shit.
Fuck.
Yeah.
We're gonna do an episode on this at some point because it's really funny.
Doping
Yeah,
scandals in
right.
But
sports.
there's this one story of Spain getting into the winning the what's it called the fuck holy shit what's it called I don't want to say this wrong. The Special Olympics,
Yeah.
the Paralympics?
the Paralympics. Thank you
I thought it was
so
a
much that
Special
would
Olympics.
I thought so too, but I think that might have been controversial.
Uh.
They won the Paralympics by
okay.
by getting a bunch of guys who were not mentally disabled to pretend they were
What?
mentally disabled and be a basketball team.
Oh my god!
It's a whole fucking thing.
There
It's a movie's worth of shit. We're gonna. It's
Really?
on my plan to do it as an episode at some point.
There's a funny ass.
to want to win the Paralympics.
They won.
There's a funny
They all
ass
pretended
clip
to
too.
be yeah.
I'm just gonna say there's a sport. It's well technically a sport, but they do like like mega ramps. You guys know what mega ramps are?
No idea.
So it's like ramps that go up to like 24 feet in the sky, and then they just like they go like super fucking fast
Yeah.
down a steep hill.
Skateboarding.
Is it skateboard or is it something else?
It's like skateboarding, but it's they do it in wheelchairs.
Oh,
oh, that sounds awesome.
I'd do that.
They do that in wheelchairs.
That
and
sounds fun.
None of them are cripple. Like none of them are cripple.
Well, you're about to be crippled.
That's what I was like. But they like
Do you want to be?
we do a mega ramp. They like fly off. They do tricks, and then they come back up another like a quarter pipe,
Yeah.
which is like a quarter moon, and they just go like super high up in the sky, do another trick, come down, but all in a wheelchair.
I think you're just describing the Turkish space program. Sitting a bunch of guys in wheelchairs on a ramp. Choo. Yeah.
Our most popular people.
Do any of you guys know if pole dancing ever became an Olympic sport?
That's not a real
There
sport.
was a push for that. like a couple, like maybe 10,
That's so
10
dumb.
12 years ago.
You know, there would never be more spectators in a crowd that are all male.
No, because like
Volleyball's got a good crowd.
it's got a good
Well,
crowd.
for good reasons.
I'm watching it.
I'm subscribed.
Oh, did you guys see that video of that camera guy who swooped in on the runners?
Yeah. You know, the runners, he just like went like under the cheeks and then
Yeah, it was a German runner. Big booty. But yeah, they all finished running. Camera guy swoops in, goes lower, catches that booty, and then goes back up.
Because
goes
he
back
knows
in-
what the people want.
goes back into the huddle.
God bless.
Poor guy. What if he just like literally just tripped at that moment? Like, oh fuck.
He's like, at least I kept the balance.
I mean, he might have been told to do that.
No.
Get that ass, get that ass.
Yes.
And it was in a wide lens. It was just,
Damn.
it's crazy.
You're telling me you don't want to see that? Who complained?
Nobody. Everybody gave him fucking street cred.
Americans.
Everybody gave him
Americans.
some crazy street
Americans.
cred.
Oh my god, it's just got but the Instagram, of course, but then everybody else, the news and the media was
Like,
like, oh
I
my god,
can't
how
believe-
disgusting. She was objectified on television.
What you're there for the sport? You're there for you're there to see people run?
I'm just saying.
Get the fuck out
Yeah.
of here.
I'm just saying, like the men athletes wear like shorts up to their knees, pretty much. So I mean, it could be solved easily, but it is also their choice to wear that. So I'm not saying it's
They're
justified, but
wearing
I'm just
underwear.
saying it's open. It's.
But don't they have to wear what they're given? You get to choose your outfit.
The country kind of picks, but I mean, you always have like
Country
creative.
kind of pick, so it's
You have like creative, like you
I
could
don't-
say like I don't feel like I can
I don't
perform
know,
the
I'd
best
see,
with my cheeks out.
I think there is like
Do
a
you
uniform.
see athletes in hijabs or burqas?
I've not seen one yet.
I have not seen one.
Do they compete?
They're just
Are
not
they
there.
allowed to compete?
Probably not.
That's
found-
crazy.
I found out some really
seen-
weird shit this week about the hijab thing. You know how here in Canada, if you take like a passport picture
Yeah.
or like an ID photo, you're allowed to have your hijab
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
it's like a religious covering.
Yeah.
But France, they make you take it off.
Yeah, because they're fucking assholes.
Yeah.
fucking cunts.
So I was looking. There's like during a boarding, there was
I'm coming for you.
a woman that was wearing like a hijab.
Fuck you, France.
Fuck you.
There was a woman
Fuck
wearing
you.
a hijab, and then I look at the picture, and I'm like, "You don't have a hijab on this picture." I'm like, "That's kind of that's kind of messed up."
It goes against the whole point of the hijab.
Aha,
Yeah.
I saw your hair.
Because the whole point of the hijab
Sluts.
is you don't get photographed like with your hair or anything, or like
Yeah,
you don't let other
yeah.
men see you with like
Yeah.
your natural beauty, I guess. And
Natural beauty.
they make her take it off to take the picture,
It's all in the eyes.
and I'm like, that's like,
Dude,
I
this
felt
is-
like that was fucked up.
Honestly,
They decorate their eyes. Oh my god,
honestly, a
amazing,
girl with hijab, smash,
gorgeous,
smash.
gorgeous.
What's underneath that? Ooh,
I had a coach. He was
That's the
saying,
mystery.
That's
I had a
a
coach. He was saying, "Yeah, she got a beautiful face, but what if she takes it off and there's no ears? She got cut off ears. What'd you do then? You know?
Put it back on.
Put that shit
Wait,
back.
did you just say a woman that doesn't listen sounds like normal woman? Oh, shit,
so
my
much
bad, my
progression.
bad.
You did
so
not-
much
you did not hear
progression.
this.
This is a-
Cut.
This is a classy show.
He's French.
He's French.
I'm French.
God damn it. Well, on that nice note,
Well, on a fucking wonderful note, thank you guys for everything. We love you guys.
thank you for listening. My name is John. You can catch me on Instagram at director John Ramirez. I also make movies at Deadtime Media. Follow the podcast on Instagram, BV Pod. Follow the podcast on TikTok, BV Pod.
I'm Nick. You can follow me at nick.serafino. Love you.
I'm John, the other John, Juan. Just follow the show. Give us a little 5-star if you've liked what we talk about here out of the crazy shit we say every day. Support us on all our links. You know, we have like a link tree that has everything that we need. If you guys don't like the Spotify's, then go on the Apple Music. You know, give us some love. You know, we love you guys. We do this hard work for you guys.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
Bye.
Enjoy the Olympics.
We'll see the rest of the Olympics together.
What the fuck was that ending?